Hello everyone, so this is Inari, and if you've sort of been around the channel for a while, you may have remembered last year I did a couple of videos running a bit of Radeyah Siege, and that was like a list I really wanted to kind of get going, and did really well on ladder, and sort of as things changed, I tried to keep it up to date, and I haven't really tried anything recently, and I just got another urge to play it, so I sort of started fresh, made it again, and it's kind of good to be honest. This expansion's added some fresh ideas. I wouldn't say this is the best in our deck, but it's definitely the most fun I've had in a while playing a deck. So we can do a little history lesson. The original version was mobilization, and the general idea was you play siege, use mobilization on the trebuchet. It would then do the next stage of siege straight away, and that was the general idea. That big point swing you would get from two stages of the scenario triggering in one turn, and that would end up with two trebuchets and your battering ram, and it was really good in a bleed kind of situation. However, they changed mobilization, so now mobilization can only target soldiers. So I had to adapt to that. Tried to play around with that a bit. We dropped off of mobilization. I can't even remember what leader I was using. It was probably Shield Wall or something. And now this new version with the new expansion, I'm trying to take advantage of Idarran. So Idarran, I'm sure you're aware, spawns any unit that's spawned. It will also spawn a 1 power copy. So try and take advantage of that a little bit, since every unit that comes off of your scenario is going to be a spawned unit, and Idarran is then going to make another one. And because the final sort of bit of siege is the bombardment, which benefits from more siege engines. So I'm sure you see where this is going. They all feed into each other. And the general point of the Radeyah is just really solid. I don't want to sort of spend too long kind of explaining why Radeyah is good, but the general thing is because of the reliance on gold cards and less on bronze cards, Singleton really isn't that much of a penalty, and Radeyah is quite a strong card. Like very solid, and especially when you have cards like Anseus, being able to get that engineering solution every time is really good. So yeah, I'll run the games. I would definitely give this a go before the new season starts if you're sort of looking to be competitive next season. If you want to have a bit of fun before the end of the season, I definitely try this out, and you'll definitely take people by surprise, as probably not going to see too much of this on ladder, so people definitely aren't going to expect it. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the games. I would just ask, if you do enjoy the video, if you could leave a like, that would really help out. And if you could subscribe to my channel, that would really help me out as well. Going to be plenty more content coming, and plenty more dumb decks like this. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the games, and I will catch you in the next one. Okay, witches. Alright, they're not very interactive, which is a good thing at least. They typically want that long round, so we can probably afford to get quite greedy. We are on red coin as well, so I think typically they're maybe gonna struggle. Oh, and this is just another reason why we don't want to go really far into this round, just because when we're getting down to that sort of 3 card point, we're really going to have a bit of a bad time. To be expected. Alright, we maybe want to kill that.
That is our quest.
I mean, in all honesty, I think we play this as well. I think we may just need the engine. Not too fussed about the armor being missing. Oh yeah, I'll explain this a little more. I didn't want to go too much in the intro, it would get a bit long. But yeah, the general idea is we're trying to get out of round 1. I mean, I don't even mind playing like Anseus this round, mainly because, you know, Idarran and Siege is where the point's going to come later on. Alright. I mean, if he flips this, like, I don't think they're ever going to flip that, but I think we definitely at that point definitely do something about that. So we'll boost Gedwene Knight. I kind of like having that boosted, just because that's kind of the role of the card at this point is like, you know, you pull it from your deck, and it's a big bomb kind of unit. Cool. So I wanted to get this down to 2 because then Sintry Knight can deal with it. Would obviously be pretty nice. Lines up pretty nicely. I think at this point they probably know that this deck's a little weird. The Sintry Knight and the Alsa's Thunder have come out. Like, it's got to raise some eyebrows at that point for sure. Yeah. We could play Anseus if we wanted to. I'm being reasonable. I actually kind of like it. As I say, round 1 usually not a great idea, but it's got us ahead on even, so yeah, it's worth it. Yeah, pretty big big commitment for them. Need to be aware that Griffin Witch is going to lock itself next turn. I mean, I'm reasonably happy to play Donimir.
Has yet to speak its last.
Well, yeah, again, it keeps us ahead on even.
Black-clad hides at Sodden will tan their black-clad hides again.
And there's like really no issue here. Okay, beautiful.
I'm in no mood to talk.
And now I'm happy to pass. Yeah, they committed a lot of kind of where the like later points come from. Obviously with things like the whole Lambert, Eskel, Vesemir coming out, they commit Keldar. Both Griffin Witches are gone. I'm pretty happy about that. Pretty happy indeed. Okay. I mean, these two comboed, or like these two, is enough with Idarran. Maybe just keep this hand. Yeah, just on the off chance we get bled. We got important stuff. Okay. So this is gonna play for 7. Yeah, I think we'll use this. Alright, and just on the off chance they're running something stupid, we'll put a shield on Idarran when we play him. But this is pretty close to the ideal kind of situation for us. Just see what kind of cards we've got left. No, I just wanted to see my deck. So we have Missed Amphibious Assault, which kind of could do to find. God. This isn't good. Missing that's really not ideal. Not ideal to say the least, but with any luck, this will be enough points. Would obviously have liked to have to have hit this because it's quite a few points. I mean, even Kedwenny Knight's better than just Kedwenny Knight on its own is better than Squirrel here. Okay. I think that's fair enough.
Well, one white-haired freak to report.
I'll check the siege. 1 damage pings only come from Griffin Witches. It's obviously like this can move a unit, but not the end of the world. We still kind of get the value of units being spawned, so it's okay. We'll survive. So whatever they do, I don't know whether they will kind of spot what's going on. Alright. Interesting stack in the range horror. Because we're just kind of getting a lot of value out of this. They've left this. Okay. In which case...
Destiny is unswerving. Cheated. It will not be.
Unfortunately, we maybe should have just used one of these to spawn because it won't spawn the second battering ram because this only happens like once a turn. So we dropped some points there, but it was too tempting, man. Way too tempting. And now at this point, there's no value in them moving it. So
No, oh no. You
I mean, they can't like move one of these, but okay. And we'll play this. Not sure why they've stacked. We could even kill this. Oh, come on. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's what we were looking for. I have no idea why this guy's stacking the Ranger. Really doesn't make sense to stack the Ranger when there's this many trebuchets out, but if they want to give me the points, taking out that Adept was really good. Really, really good. Okay, yeah, sure, they've got another one, but okay, I think they've maybe figured it out. So we want to get engines going. Engines. I'll put the drummer there.
Left, right, left.
And then we can just keep pinging away. There's still another 10 points on the back row for us to remove.
Retrieve the bolt. I know. I'm on it.
I'm not even at this point. I'm just not questioning it, boys. I'm not questioning it.
Who the hell are you calling hot-headed?
So we'll play Carabalista. Alright, so what's in their hand? Like another Scytheman? Maybe 2 Scythemen, actually. I won't be overly surprised to see another Scytheman. That's really good. Knocking that below green health. Man, this is a good game to showcase. Yeah. I think they maybe have another Scytheman in hand as well. I wouldn't be surprised to see another Scytheman. And because of that, we'll probably Carabalista something on here. So we could kill this, but I get the impression they're not looking to flip anything. So Leah's usually a 4. So maybe hold the Carabalista charge. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Closer come.
Alright, come on. This was worth it, boys. That works out perfectly. That works out actually perfectly. I saw the cast scroll and I was like, there's basically no cards that are worse than Squirrel here, so...
Dark clouds gather over Temeria.
Alright, let's see if this is enough. That last card's got to be an Idarran, right? And Idarran in mind, we want it here because then we'll actually get boosts on these. We'll just spread out the boosts. And we can use our ping. And it should be enough. Should be enough. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, that's 10-point Idarran. Best NR deck. It's got to be the best NR deck. That proves it. Mobilization. Okay. No, Pincer. That's Pincer, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. They look too familiar. Too similar, sorry. I'm really bad with Northern Realms leaders. Right, so Siege, Idarran. We're actually hitting some kind of good stuff. I probably don't want that. Drop that. Okay. Could be a little better. The hand's like really heavy, which is my concern. Definitely my concern. So we're obviously going to be fishing for Amphibious Assault, I would imagine. Just what we pull with that. It may end up being a Griffin Witcher, just because of the Crystal Skull. And if we're going to do that, we should do that sooner rather than later. Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it now. I'll do it now. Where are you? There you are.
The bolt softens them up, the sword finishes them off.
Yeah, this is Pincer Maneuver. I was just double checking because I'm kind of really bad. Really, really bad with them. Oh, this is,
One never need ask me twice.
what's it called, isn't it? Art Griffin. This is Arch Griffin. What do we do about that then? What do we do about that? This is almost certainly Art Griffin. There's no way this isn't. Our only answer is Anseus, but kind of a bit blocked out there. I mean, first things first, we ping that off. We'll have the trebuchet, and we'll get a shield on it. Yeah, this ain't too good. This ain't too good. Visor go.
Another battle, another entry in the Chronicles.
Seems odd. Seems an odd choice. Okay.
An army's a waste of time for people like me.
I mean, this could be Arch Griffin. If it is, like, we're just passing. I mean, are we? That then gives them like 3 turns of free boost on it. Anna. Does this warrant a pass? It probably does. I mean, they have a two 4 points engine. We've got 3 points. I guess if we're playing on, we have to consider what we're doing about this. What are we doing about this? We have quite a few unplayable cards.
You've made me want to invent a way to accelerate time.
Okay, we'll give it one more round.
Well done. At once, both truly remarkable and bloody annoying.
Okay, we'll mute this guy. It's a lot of engines. A lot of engines. Yeah, We'll probably just pass out of it here. They do have a reasonable bit of points to make up. Arch Griffin, okay. Yeah. I don't know if they thought that would win them the round or something. I'm just confused. I mean, I guess that works. It's not a like insane Arch Griffin. Oh, and that ping hit as well. Yeah, so we'll get a draft pass out from here, which is fair. Which is fair. Maybe not. Maybe not. They usually run renew typically, so we probably want a squirrel if we can. Right. So we'll drop this because we have the amphibious assault. I mean, the only thing I'm concerned about now is like renew straight away, and then they want to use this round to buff, but yeah, we can see. We can see. Okay. We'll get rid of Donomir. Really need to get rid of Donomir.
I'm not jumping in after you.
Because if they do want to do Arch Griffin now, it has to be vulnerable. And Seus will deal with that, and probably just wins it there, if that does happen. My hope is that they just take the pass here. But I doubt it. Yeah.
Sometimes the price is too dear.
Not as bad as it looks, because we do have an answer to that. We can carry a ballista, and we've then got Alzers to deal with that. Or not.
Right, left, right.
Because like we don't lose to this. We'll just go Idarran if we wanted. That maybe scares me off the round.
Do you like them?
Okay, this might scare him off actually. Or not. Or not. Alright, we'll just go with Siege then. Do we have points later on? We can do this first actually. Wrong row. Okay. Wrong row. This is just a masterclass, isn't it, boys? Masterclass. Thinking about the siege, but is what it is, I guess.
Awaiting your orders.
So this is obviously being saved up. I think this needs to go now. Obviously killing the Archgriffin would be the best outcome, but yeah, at this point it's getting too big of too big of a threat. We'll get the boost onto GWENT Knight. And we can probably just chill on this again. Just want that 2 points if they do play their Archgriffin to knock it down a fair bit. Yeah. This was kind of the idea, was like, we might not kill it, but we'll get it low enough that it's not really doing a whole lot for their game plan. Not sure why you won't put it with the drummers, actually. Seems weird. Okay, so we're down by a fair bit. Which means... so Cutthroat would come down as... Oh wait, let me calculate how much they're getting. So they're getting 1, 2, 3, 39, so we need 13 points. Cutthroat will come down as 4, 9, and 11. We just need to go GWENT Knight, don't we? Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Scare and scatter the lots.
Unfortunate, but we are 2 cards up, so it's not all bad. Not all bad. And the Archgriffin's really not that tall. Really not that tall, all things considered. I mean, I would like to find some stuff that'll actually go with Siege. Okay, so Siege is a bit of a disaster here, right? So highest points potential is Radeyah into Sentry Knight, but it's what it is. It's what it is. So Siege is like a Ranger, please. Thank you. This is like a fancy reinforced trebuchet. Perfect. Just what I wanted. Like, we'll get a fair few points from this, but we should be okay. Should be. Could be just wishful thinking, but I think we usually win this. Would be a lot more confident of that if we even had like one more siege engine in hand. Maybe last round the play probably should have been Donomir and some form of damage, I don't know. Banner's kind of a weird choice. Oh well.
Things in the universe of which even the sages have not dreamt.
Attention! Present arms!
Alright.
No audiences.
I'm not sure if this is enough.
For the Queen!
Yeah, that's... Woo, close, but it's enough. Alright, but Radeyah Siege is back, boys. I'm calling it. Fuck it, boys, I'm calling it.